Not default. Hello, hello. There we go. Oh my goodness. Just putting my phone down in the middle of the screen. That's fun. Good morning. Welcome in to NeurospicyQueerCollective, and also good afternoon or evening, whatever it is, wherever you might be. I hope you're doing okay today. We're doing some more Molotov pride stitching. Oh, let me put down gone live. Sorry, I forget to do that, y'all. Bear with me just a moment. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see if that'll work. Okay. I swear, it doesn't work right unless you say an hour. And then it works. Oh well, we'll leave that where it is. I'm done. Let me bring up my chat so I can see y'all. Usually have that already up, but I was distracted by something. And then it was 7 o'clock. So, yeah, we're going to be doing some more stitching of this. Whoops, there's my lip gloss, which I need some of anyway. Got terrible dry mouth with starting new medication. But it'll be okay. So, this is where we are right now with the fire. We've got the hottest part coming out of the bottle, the white and the yellow. And we're actually at the end of this yellow strand here, so I'm going to tie that off. Sorry about my dirty nails. Y'all know me and my dirty stitch. And I know I could get guards, and I do wash my hands. I smoke before I get on, so I get resin on my hands. Don't worry, we wash every single one of these in really good dish soap. I'm not advertising. They are given away or sent away or auctioned off. They are all thoroughly washed, and they won't have oil from my hands and weed resin all over them. Okay, go ahead and cut that one. I just, I looped it behind itself and it got stuck. So, there we go. Better to just cut it out. Okay. I don't think we need any more of the white. I'm pretty sure I did all that. We moved on to the yellow, but I did want to come in here and fix the lip of the bottle because for some reason I didn't finish it before I started the fire. I don't think I finished it when I was doing it. I think I probably just got distracted and just did the rest of the liquid. So yeah, it happens. But yeah, if you're here, this is Neuro Queer Collective. And Julian, I'm one of the co-founders. The other is the director, my partner V. 17 years now. Let me get out some gray here so we can finish the bottle. And we founded NQC as a safe haven for anybody who is neurospicy and queer or neurodivergent, I suppose is the correct terminology. That's not exactly the right gray, so I'm looking for another one. Okay, what about this one? I think this was the one. Yeah, that one works. Okay. I gotta go through here and angle everything because obviously this is what happens in my bags. I'm so good at life, y'all. Like I I really try to get wound up and not doing that in there, but somehow that is what tends to happen. So let's get this bit of gray I already was using because I put it back on there. Oh, let me get out the needle threader. There we go. And, oh no, you know what? I left my water by the window. What did I do? No. So I'm gonna have to go get that. But I'll thread the needle first. I was excited because I am a corvid lover. I love crows and ravens. They are my siblings. That's what I call them, my little siblings. And, uh, yeah, so they come and greet me in the mornings in the alley. And there is a baby. There's a pair that adopt, well, I call them our adopted pair, but they adopted V and I, you know. And they have recently had a baby. I don't know how many, but there's one with them. And the with them, instead of doing ah, raven or caw like a crow, it goes ah, ah. And I'm not sure if it's trying to talk and like communicate with me because it does it where I can hear all the time outside. Ah, and it delights me. I don't understand the little darling corvid that does that. Then it's that has a dog. So hard to tell the ravens apart from up here. They're all pretty big. The crows are smaller. Um, but yeah, sometimes both pretty big. You have to tell by their voices and just the way they're shaped and all. But yeah, I was excited earlier and I got distracted because it is super easy to pop off the window screen and leave some peanuts on the windowsill. So maybe we can compromise because I know what they want when they're yelling at me in the morning. They want me to bring them peanut breakfast. I usually bring them unsalted. Right now, for the summertime, because it's been so hot, I've been bringing them unshelled, so they don't have to work for it. So, um, but in the wintertime, they're going to start getting shells again. Get you nice and warmed up on breaking up those shells. There we go. Just going to make the lip bottle here reach the fire, and I know you can see, like, not a hole. Be able to when I start doing the fire up here. I did finally get the camera angle a little bit better than it was. Yay. I appreciate y'all coming in this morning. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, I really do need to go get my water, though. I was just going to thread the needle, and of course I was like, well, let me just hook it in. And if I just and it's easier to pick up when I get back, and then I'm like, well, I could do a few of the stitches, and now I'm like, okay, I'm almost done with the half stitches for the lip of the bottle, so I might just as well finish the half stitches. See how my brain works? Fun times. Fun times. So, okay, this is the last half stitch here. And then I really need to make a be right back screen. I have my starting soon screen, but not a be right back. So I am just going to blink the camera off for a minute and put in chat, forgot my water. Oh, why does it always do that? BRB. There, we forgot my B, and then let me go over here and just blink off the camera real quick. And I'm going to put myself on mute, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have my water. Thanks for waiting. Hello. Glad to be with my water. Okay. Now, um, there was one thing I was gonna look at while we were on stream, because I can't figure it out. Hold on. Let me see here. Is there a bug or something on my freaking cross stitch? What the fuck? I don't know what that was. Okay. There we go. We're good. Okay. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to try to do music on stream or not. I do kind of want to, in a way, but I'm distracted and be like, raw, trying to do stream maintenance while I'm on and should be stitching. So the easiest way for me to do music is bring up some no copyright sounds in the background, which I might go ahead here. And instead of trying to do like a widget or something, like I will try and put whatever song it is up to where you can see it on the screen here. Yeah, I should have in the middle. Let me get the lip of the done first, because I want to make sure that I don't miss any of the stitches of crossing them. And at this point, you probably would be able to tell if I had missed any stitches here. Just at this point in the stitch. Okay. Yep, there's one there. Oh, and just so I've said, it's always valid to lurk here. You never have to interact with me. I will talk, 'cause that's what I do. Yeah, lurking is totally fine. And yeah, I did say that if you're divergent clear, if you're an ally as well, if you're a respectful learner, you're also welcome. That, no problem. But yeah, otherwise, we're just gonna hang out and stitch. And now, I am stitching this for an amazing group here where I am called the Stone Soup Crew, and they are taking care of the massive influx of trans and gender expansive refugees from other, shall we say, redder areas. Yeah, there we go. So the lip of the bottle is done. So anyway, they are having a 1 year anniversary at the end of September, and this bottle is going to be auctioned off for their 1 year anniversary to raise them. I have auctioned off some of my stitches before, a couple of them, and they've done modestly well, you know, $100 a piece here and there. So that's bad for an art auction of a cross stitch when it definitely didn't cost anything near that to make, and I can help out, you know, a really worthy group. You know, and I did get told recently, I've said this on stream and I'm going to keep saying it because, yeah, I am sore over it. Told that I can't community build and fundraise at the same time. Fucking watch me. Watch me. And I do think I have 18 plus on here all the time now, or swearing on here. I should anyway. If I don't, please let me know. Let me mute myself for a moment. I'm having an allergy moment and I need to blow my nose. I swear, every changing of the seasons up here, I never had allergies before. Had allergies down in Florida, but I sure do now. Some raw honey, raw local honey helps sometimes, but expensive. Mm, it's like a big treat for us to have raw local honey. There we go. Run it through 3 times. And I know my back's just a disaster. You know what? I don't care. My mom did not teach me how to make perfectly neat backs. That was never an issue for her. She never cared about her backs. I have total respect. Let me pause. I have total respect for anybody who does have incredibly beautiful, neat backs of their cross stitches. I do not. I am more concerned about the front being neat and can do a pile of string. Okay. And we're gonna do some more yellow, I think. You know what? I don't have my pattern up either. Uh, oh, let me clear. Pardon me. Wow, my goodness. What a day, what a day. Okay, let me come up with my pattern. There it is. I was gonna say, I have it open so often. By the way, caregiver, a nurse. Yeah, like me. Yeah, caregiver. Yeah, yeah. He can't go anywhere with, not at all. She was videoed sprinting across the green in Scotland after his cart and has written him an apology letter. His administration looked bad. Um, Natalie, it's not doing that. You're not the one making him look bad. Wow, what was done to you in your life? What happened to you? I hope when this is up that you're able to find someone who can give you the therapy that you need. That's what I hope. Because it will be over. 80. My emaw made it to 82. We'll see. My emaw had Alzheimer's pretty bad. Yeah. Um, so we'll see how long this goes on and how embarrassed these idiots want to make us. Because at this point, I'm a caregiver, like I said. At this point, it literally is elder abuse. That's what they're doing to all of these people that are still in power. We know who's really in power. It's not these idiots. It's not these puppets. It's the billionaires behind them. Yeah, we know. But anyway, let me shut my mouth and get back to stitching. I need more yellow. I mean, I could do both. That's why I'm here. I'll probably get myself into all kinds of mess the way I talk on these streams, but I don't really care anymore. I spent the first 30 years nearly of my life being as quiet as I could, trying not to disturb anyone, trying not to take up any space, trying to be what everybody else needed me to be the most. Fuck that. I'm a caregiver. I always have been. If I could have done this for my neurodivergent mom when I was growing up and when I was first an adult, I would have. But you know what we were told? We don't air our dirty laundry. We don't air our dirty laundry. Yeah, I once got slapped in the face, like full on open hand slap for telling my friends next door that my mom was having a bad day. And you know, usually I don't talk about my mom like this on stream. I talk more about Glenn. Shit, I said his name, didn't I? Fuck. Hopefully that'll get muted out. Oh well, if it doesn't. I only said it's for, like, one of his names anyway. Yeah. Who knows what name? Ah, jeez. Screw him anyway. Poisonous bastard. Yeah, he was most of the reason that my mom was struggling as much as she was with her neurodivergence. Because, yeah, she was told to hide it all the time instead of, being supported. And when she couldn't hide it, when things got really rough, he would Baker act her. Yeah. So, But that's okay. They're both gone now. That's why I don't feel too bad about that slip up there, because he's been dead for a while. And even after he died, he ruined mine and my Nibbling's relationship. Whatever. Where were we at? We were right in here. I hope my Nibbling does reach out again someday. I don't know if she ever will. I doubt it. She's as stubborn as I am. But maybe. Maybe. And if that kid ever reaches out, yeah, I mean, the kid that my Nibbling had before they were 20 years old, the cycle continues. I mean, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully V and I were around her enough that she's strong enough to break that cycle of abuse. But if she doesn't figure out her anger and hatred toward me, she'll take it out on him. Just saying. I've been doing my shadow work. I've been doing my therapy. What about you? Yeah, if I know her daddy, they don't go for therapy. And I do, because he's my little brother of origin. I have other little brothers now. Okay, we are on the fire here. And it's a good place to go, speaking of how fiery I'm speaking right now. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Yeah, we've got a lot more yellow to do because the yellow is in the middle of the fire. Cool. And there we go. Maybe I will get some music on. I'm kind of doing exposure therapy in a way on these streams, talking about things that upset me or are upsetting. They are adult streams, and I'm trying to realize when my voice gets raised or when I start getting extra spicy and regulate and calm myself down, because I met somebody recently who is a really cool person who was like, yeah, hey, you started these meds. I'm sure you're flying high. That's great. Well, they use that colloquially. The point is that stimulant medications for ADHD people don't fucking make us high. They don't have anything to do with that. They calm our brains down. They set them to the point where they can actually handle 4 or 5 tracks of things at once, you know? So, yeah, it's not about that. And a lot of people don't get that. I saw a study recently. ADHD meds don't actually make you smarter. That's not what it's about either. We know they don't make us smarter, you fucking fools. Like, how much money, how much money, how much money did they spend on this study to find that ADHD meds don't make you smarter? Of course they don't. My God, so ridiculous. But this cool person, see, I remembered what I was talking about, thanks to meds. This cool person said, just know that I cannot take meds anymore. After I was on them for a very long time, I now have heart problems, and I cannot take them, and I had to learn how to regulate. And I was like, well, fuck, I don't want to be having to learn how to regulate when I'm 65. Like, I'm not good at it, but maybe I could learn how to do it. Maybe with exposure therapy and trying and working on it. Let me try to get this angle out a little. Come on. I'm trying to get it to where you can see the fire better. But I do have to hold it up when I'm stitching. I will show it to you, though, every now and then. Make sure it's on camera so you can see where we're at. Here, let me get it a little bit closer up. And I know there's a dot or two on the fabric. That's okay. I will be washing it in dish soap when we're done. So this is the start of our fire for our polyam Molotov. And just so you can see the liquid and the part that we've already done, the flag part, that is dark purple, pink, blue, a white strip, and a sparkly golden heart. And as far as I'm aware, these are the new polyamory flag colors that were voted on in 2022 that were created by Red Forest. So, yeah, it was like 30,000 polyam people that voted. I never saw it or heard of it. And I've been, you know, relationship anarchist, ethically non-monogamous, polyamorous, whatever you want to call it, my whole life. At least as soon as I realized, that monogamy was, a thing that was expected of me, I realized that it was nothing I ever understood. Like, it never made sense to me to have one person for everything. Like, that's one hell of a burden, that you're putting on somebody to be someone's everything all the time. To me, multiple love just makes more sense. And I know that doesn't make sense to everybody, and that's fine. That's totally cool. It's part of living in the world is trying to understand and live with different perspectives from your own. But different perspectives don't include intolerance and hate. Nah, that shit can get exiled. I'm done with that. I was steeped in that growing up. I was brought up in a swamp of that mess. I'm done with it. Nope. So let's see here. We're out. There's the 1, 2, 3 there, and then the one over. And then we have 1, 2 right there, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3 here. And I think I've got some cat hair in it already. It's easier to tell in darker cloth, but I'm pretty sure I have cat hair in it. It'll be blessed with bean hair. Okay, 1, 2, and then 1 to the left. And that one should have been white, but it isn't, so I might make it yellow. I had to modify the pattern a little because I made the bottle a bit smaller than it should have been according to the pattern. I don't know how I still made it so proportionate. I have no freaking idea. But I did. It's just small, so the fire might look a little wonk. But hey, none of my stitches are perfect. Never claimed that they are or could be. I think I'm gonna need another stitch over there of yellow. So let's fill these. I am actually, usually I do a whole bunch of half stitches and then I go back and cross stitch them, but I'm not doing that with the yellow and the white because it's really hard to see them sometimes against this white cloth. This is why I like stitching on all kinds of different colors of cloth because it pops and you can see stuff better. I especially like stitching on really close together black cloth. It's fantastic, especially for something like fire, you know? And this is going to show up really well once I'm done. Like, here, let me pull out the orange and red so you can see what the fire is going to be like. That's the orange. Oh, I hear the corvids calling for me again. Whack, whack. There's that silly baby again. Whack. Okay, then let's see. Where did the red go? There we go. I did find a good red. Oh, come on. It apparently became part of the tangle. Here we go. So it'll be, the fire will be white, yellow, orange, and red. And I know they look both kind of orange in this light, but this one is definitely red. I promise. And that one's oranger. You can sort of see it if I hold them closer. I wish I could figure out how to change this light over to the non-yellow light. Like, there is a way, but I have no idea how to do it. I've done it before a million times without trying. Of course, now that I try, now that I want to, it doesn't work. Oh well, let's see. I wonder if I put my phone light on it, if you can tell that that's more red. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's a redder, and that one's gonna be... Oh, come on, get it in the screen, Julian. And there's the orange. Yeah, you can kind of tell red and orange. So, it's gonna look awesome. It's gonna be great. Hydration time. Oh, you know what? My chat never came up here, and I don't know why. That's weird. Let's see. Let's try and bring it up again. Should be working. Okay, there we go. Cool. Let me test it here. I went back, y'all, to using OBS Studio, and it looks like we are not connected to YouTube. Or at least not YouTube chat. Let's see, it says we're streaming on both. So let me bring up YouTube here. Not sure why. That wouldn't be working. It should be working. It probably is. It tells me this all the time. Like, you know what it is? I think it's because I'm not paying people for these products. They're open source, the ones that I use, most of them, but of course they still cost if you want the premium versions that do everything, you know. No, it's totally fine. It says we're live on YouTube right now. So, no problem. I am not going to pay attention to that. And now I've got chat up, so I don't need to worry about the phone. And I can plug it in, actually. That's a better idea. Awesome. Yeah, I was thinking, well, I've now tried like 15 different streaming software programs for this. I've tried browser ones, I've tried apps, I've tried so many things. And it's just ridiculous. They all work just well enough for a little while, you know, and then they stop working well at all. And so I have to cobble stuff together out of different programs. But yeah, it seems like this is working now that I know what I'm doing a little more. Oh, bear with me, gotta clear my throat again. Oh my goodness, there we go. Okay, hello. Let me see here. I am trying to see if I need a bio break. Bear with me a moment. Okay. Let me make sure this is showing up right. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I didn't start it correctly, because... Okay. Let me just look at the channels. Because in one place it says I'm still on the starting soon screen. But when I look, I am on my screen and everything's working. So I hope nobody is just sitting around waiting for me to start this. Okay. I'm on YouTube. Yep, that's me. Hello. Seems to be working. It seems to be lagging a bit, but it's working. And then, let me check over here on Twitch. Yeah, it looks like everything's okay. Let me make sure. Live, yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what this thing is talking about, but we're streaming fine, y'all, so thanks for coming to hang out. Let's get to stitching here. I have been on a little bit but not too long. Let's see. 45 minutes, I think this is saying. Yeah, yeah, that sounds about right. So I might have to take a bio break soon, which is totally okay. I will just have a break and then come back to it. Because I will, I will be able to finish this by the end of September. It's not even the end of August yet, so I may be able to finish it earlier than that. And if I can, I might be able to do two for the auction. And if I can do that, that would be awesome. So, yeah, let's go ahead and... Okay, where am I at here? I'm going to start... Oh, I wanted to put in one down here to kind of even this side out some, because the other side looked a little disproportionate. I just want the outside one not to have any. Okay, there we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely grew up in the MAGA mindset, and I am so glad to be away from it now. I mean, there are still people up here that are MAGA, ugh, but not nearly as many, and not as many as they think there are. Oh, stretch time. Oh, goodness. I've been sitting in the same position for almost an hour, so time to stretch. Both sides of my back and shoulders. Okay. And my neck. Oh, goodness. And after the bio break, I will reintroduce myself and stuff. Hello, viewer. How you doing? Glad to have you. It's totally fine to lurk. Don't worry, you don't have to interact. I just wanted to say hi. We are doing some stitching today. I've got the polyam or polyamorous or relationship anarchy or ethically anonymous bottle, whatever you want to call it. Oh, if I could, angle it right. You know. So we got purple, pink, and blue, and a white stripe at the bottom. I know the white is kind of hard to see. I might do a black outline with just one single strand of black, so you can see where the white liquid ends in the bottle, because on the flag it's an uneven runner. Oh, you know what? Normally I have the flag up to show you what it looks like during stream, and I don't right now. So let me see if I can get that on screen. I usually do have it. Bear with me a moment. Oh, look, this will probably show me where I need to find it easily. Do, 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 do. Come on now. Wake up. Okay, here we go. Pictures. No, downloads. That was the easiest place to find it. And it'll tell me, I think their name is Red Forest. Okay, it's not on screen yet. I haven't seen it. I suck at remembering names, y'all. So let's see if I remembered the name. Bear with me. I probably didn't. I'm really bad. I mean, Red Forest, that sounds a little... I don't think that's right. So let's see what the name actually is. Red Howl. See, I got half of the name, but this is a community-chosen polyamorous flag. And by community, I think in the wiki it says about 30,000 polyamorous people voted, which I didn't. about it until just a few weeks ago, but this apparently happened in 2022. So that's fun. Let's see here. Let me make sure I've got nothing selected weird. Okay, there we go. So now we got a little picture of what I'm actually stitching. So yeah, you can see, maybe if I bring it closer, you can see that there's actually, there we go. There's actually white stitches over the heart, but they are kind of hard to see. So yeah, I might do an outline just on the top to make it kind of delineated between the clear bottle and the liquid at the bottom. Because yeah. Here we go. Oh, you know what? I never got music on. Let me try to do that real quick. 'Cause I need something to stitch to, and I can put on no copyright sounds and do it that way. Okay, let's do that. I can close these two. There we go. And then let's try and do it with the app. Okay, bear with me a moment. I'm gonna try to get us some music here. I have gotten in trouble for like vocal stemming for saying like one lyric. So I'm trying not to do that mess. Vocal stem a lot, and I love to sing, and I usually would prefer to listen to my own playlists, but I also don't want to have to stop recording and not have up any recent videos, especially when I'm streaming for charity. Okay, let's open you in the app. There we go. Close that. And then let me look up NCS here. And now I'm not saying that no copyright sounds aren't good. They are. They're just not what I'm used to. They're not my playlist. So, yeah, let me bring up some NCS playlist. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. A top 50. We'll start with that. Let me bring it up and make sure it's not too loud. Make sure it's in our ears. I don't want any video going. Stop all that. And I'm going to try to put it on stream so y'all can see the name of the song. Well, whatever it'll show you anyway. Okay, let's make sure that you can hear it at all. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Hold me close till I get up. There we go, that will work. Okay, cool. So let me add it to the screen for y'all. Thanks for hanging out while I'm like learning how to do this real time still. I am getting better at it. As time goes on, longer and longer, I am getting better at it. Let's see. No, that's not what I want. Cancel that. Let me try that again. Bear with me. I'm gonna remove that one. I tried to add the wrong source. We don't want to do that. What we want to do, let's see, what about this one? Oh no, we don't want just the audio because I wanted to show you what I'm playing. Okay. Remove. Yep. Okay, let's do, maybe I can get it to do window capture. Yeah, let's try that. Here we go. And then we do want the audio from this window. Okay. Ah, nice. It is a little big, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to read it that well when I make it that tiny. But yeah, that's what I'm playing on my premium there. I'm not advertising anything. I'm just telling you what I have up so that you know. Okay, let's play this and see. There we go. Okay, let me turn it down a little. Okay, this sounds alright. Cool. Well, let me make sure that it's at a good volume for everybody. If it is too loud for y'all, please let me know. I just need something on so I can keep on stitching. Okay. Here we go. Let me move this over so I can see my stitch. There we go. Cool. And hydration time. Oh, you know what I don't have that I need to show is recent events. That's what I need. Okay, y'all, bear with me. Because, yeah, I turned on the channel points, and V has helped exponentially with that by making little channel peppers for us that are actually called collective peppers. So let's see if I can load the recent events here. Maybe I can. Maybe it's not working. Well, that doesn't work. Okay. That's stream information. No, we really want to have recent events. So I might need to get a little widget for that. Because I don't see it on here. Damn it. Okay. Well, I don't want to do much stream maintenance on stream while I'm supposed to be stitching, but I am going to hang out a while. We've been on now for almost an hour, and I'm not feeling like going anywhere. I don't have anything else to do today. It's mostly a break day. Yay! So, yeah, let's see if I can figure this out. Okay. I don't think I need to eat yet. I should be fine there. Where are we on the stitch, just so I know? We're gonna go over to the right first. I know I just came over here. Let's see. Yeah, since I'm over here, we're gonna go on the left. Okay, and that ended up being 4 instead of 2, because it's right down there. Okay. We have the 4 there. Okay, so then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 down, and then 3 up. Here it is, right here. Okay. I kind of wish I could find some instrumental bass and EDM, because voices are a little too distracting for me when I'm doing stitching. Bear with me. Not that I don't like this, I do. They just get distracting for me, so let's see. Okay, let's search. Okay. Yeah, I do like this. It's just, the voices are a little too much for my brain. So let's do MCS instrumental. Here we go. Just switching some music over. Okay. And then I can make this smaller again. There we go. And now we have, oh wait, well that's not gonna be helpful for you, so there we go. And, okay, cool. That's better. No voice music. Okay. One there. And then one, two right next to it to the right. And y'all, I've been stitching so long that I do actually move around and stem while I'm stitching. So, yeah. I don't recommend usually dance stitching. You're probably gonna stick the needle in the wrong hole. Don't recommend it, but I do that a lot. Okay, let's see here. I was gonna bring something else up, and I forget what I said I was gonna bring up now, y'all. Do you remember? There's something else I was supposed to have on stream. Recent events. Recent events. Bear with me just a second here. I need some kind of widget that tells me events. Yes, this one. Okay, event list. Okay, let me fix that though, because it is right. I don't know if this is right. Is it saying that that's my latest follower? Because I know Paper Style did follow me, and they're awesome. We've been playing Minecraft together. But I thought I've had other followers since then. So I'm not sure. Channel's most recent events. Let's see, what does it say when I go to the thingy? Oh, that one doesn't show it. Ah! Okay. I'm trying to read this, y'all. I really need glasses. Okay, let me just blow it up and make it a lot bigger. Oh, it's the bits! That's right. Okay, so it's not the follow, it's the bits that Paper Style used. Thank you, Paper, for that. I don't know if they'll hear that, but I appreciate it. So that's what I needed. I'm not sure why it's not showing like follows too. Let me check the settings real quick. Because I want it to show all the recent events, as well as when somebody uses channel points, which I'm not sure if it's showing or not, because nobody's tried it yet. Oh, except for Sun, and I didn't have it on the right thing, so I didn't see it. Okay, let's see. Subscriptions. Ah, follows was not checked. There we go. I don't know why that wouldn't be checked. That's so weird. Okay, y'all. Almost done here. Just fixing this real quick. That's fine. Okay. I mean, I guess I could make it like our teal color. Dark teal in the background. Okay. Let's try that and see. Whoa, now that takes up a lot of the screen. Because it shows all the follows. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, that is what I want to show, is who has recently been here and done cool stuff. So let's put it up here. I'm going to move the flag over. Now that up to the top left is our Tiltify for Trans Empowerment Project, and they are amazing because they center our siblings in the space who are 2TIGE and BIPOC, and that means two-spirit, intersex, transgender, or transgender intersex, I transposed the letters, gender expansive, and Black, Indigenous, people of color. And if we're all real about it, we know that these folks, my siblings in this space, have suffered and been struggling the most in this world and society right now. So what the Trans Empowerment Project does is it centers them in employment and housing and getting them food, whatever they need. So we here at NeurospicyQueerCollective strongly believe in the mission of Trans Empowerment Project. And yeah, now I've got a recent event list on screen. So cool. That's awesome. I know my screen is a little ADHD. That's okay though. I suppose I don't need chat because I did get chat working. I mean, unless y'all want it on there so you can see the chat box. I guess I'll leave it up just in case. But yeah, I might remove that for next time because I'm running out of room. Okay, let me do some interoception and see if I'm hungry yet. Don't think so. I think I just need some hydration. If I do get hungry, I have some protein bar I can have. I'll probably turn the camera off while I do that and maybe mute myself so I'm not just chewing in your ear. Okay, let's see. There we go, up here by one. Ooh, hopefully all the fire is gonna fit. I think it will. I'm pretty sure it will. Ah, man, if it doesn't, I'm gonna be upset. But I'll get over it. I've done this before. I aim just by eye. I can't count these squares all the way down to the middle where you're supposed to start. I lose count. I count wrong. I can't do it. I've tried since I was 12 years old, so I eyeball the middle. I just look at it and I'm like, yeah, okay, starting right here at the bottle is about the middle. And that's what I do. Usually it works. Every now and then, though, I do a severe misjudgment. This does sound like there's some voices in there, so I'm gonna turn it down just a little. Like, not a lot, but maybe I can turn it down on my side, because I think it's down on y'all's. There we go. Okay. That's not too much. That's cool. Okay. And then over here. See, this is what I'm talking about, how I vocal stem. I make up little sounds and stuff. I always have. I think it annoys people, but I can't exactly help it. It's not like it's something I mean to do. There we go. I'm glad I did figure out the music, because now that I've been talking for nearly an hour straight, I'm a little tired of talking. I might have to pause and take a break from talking while I stitch, but I'm still here. And I will start up yammering again shortly. I just need to stitch and rest my voice for a few minutes. That I am here, and I will definitely keep talking because I always have something to talk about. I wonder if any Corbett's have come to the window yet. Let's see, 2 there, and 1 over, and then 3 on top. Okay. Maybe I do need that protein bar soon. I don't want to get a headache. Where was that third one? On the other side there. Okay.
These mortals have
There we go.
We rise from our slumber to reveal our true power. Focus fire.
There we go. Oh, something else I've been talking about is one of the reasons, well, 3 of the reasons that we're all struggling so much right now is this is an extinction burst of 3 major, massive things. White supremacy, capitalism, and the patriarchy. They're all collapsing at once. I feel it in my bones. Oh. And I was raised to be all 3, y'all. I was raised to bow to the patriarchy because I was raised AFAB. Oh. I was raised racist as fuck, steeped in white supremacy. And the individual, rugged capitalism nonsense fucking junk that doesn't work if you want a society to function. Oh my goodness. Yeah. No, I was definitely raised my whole life being told of my father's younger brother who worked himself through college and now works in computers. Yeah, I have a rich uncle. I know, it's such a cliche. It really is. My whole growing up life. All 3 times I tried to come out to each family member, it was a disaster. Like, it just, could my life be any more cliched? Oh well. But yeah. I am so glad that V and I got out of there. And sometimes, like yesterday, I was talking to V and wondering, you know, was it worth it? If my mom only got just one of us out? Just one person out of that mess? And to a, you know, freer thinking society? I'm not going to say free, because there's still a lot of nonsense even here. But, yeah, I think the worst thing we have here is a whole bunch of fucking NIMBYs, not in my backyard fuckers, who think that everybody who's houseless has decided to be that way because they want to be lazy and use drugs. Which is just exactly what my jerk of a father taught me growing up. And I realize that my voice is getting raised and I'm starting to get a little spicy. So I am taking a deep breath to regulate. Whew. Okay. I am doing some fucking exposure therapy, y'all. I'm talking about things that normally upset me and working on regulating. Bringing myself back down. Oh, hello. Hello, Anso. Thank you so much for the follow. It worked. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. It worked. I'm so thrilled right now. Welcome on in to NeurospicyQueerCollective. You can always lurk here. You never have to interact with me. Okay? Ever. Yeah, I appreciate you hanging out, and I so appreciate the follow. I really do. Let's get the stitching more. Okay, let me show off where we're at right now. And maybe I can put a little bit of light on my phone on it too, so you can see a brighter representation. See, I'm working on getting camera angles and lighting right, y'all. I'm still working on that. I want to have a camera that is right on top so that you can look straight down and see what my hands are doing, you know. I want to have it be much closer right on top. And I want to have a nice, really bright light right on top, too. I saw another Stitcher stream, and they had themselves in the bottom and their face, and then up top they had their hands, and a really cool lighting and setup, you know, so you could see super clearly what they were stitching. And I know on mine you can't see as clearly, but I'm working on the fire right now, and let me see if I can get the camera angle right. There we go, and you can see there's a few white squares in the fire that show where it meets the lip of the bottle that I just finished. And I know, I have a little dot over here. You know what I did? I found a bag to put it in. Because I like to do that to keep all my stuff together so I don't lose any part of my current stitch. And I thought it was a clean bag, and it was not a clean bag. So anyway, we do wash all of our stitches before giving them away or auctioning off. And this one's definitely going to be thoroughly washed. No worries. Okay, I can't believe no worries is still in my lexicon. It's been 21 years since I've been in Australia. 21 years. I was there in 2005. Oh my god, I was 23 years old and I got married to a Tasmanian. And we were barely married for 5 years before I was like, I'm out. I'm so out. If you want to know who my ex-husband is, basically watch any of the really cliched teen movies and find the douchebag with the guitar who uses it to coerce people into bed. And that's my ex. Yeah, who has still got my name in his mouth the last I checked his Twitter. And yeah, I still call it that. And I will call it that till the day I fucking die. I don't care. Okay, let's see here. We've got one there. But yeah, he's still got my name up on his Twitter. I was married to a trans man, Mr. Julian. Shut up. You don't know me. I'm not a trans man, for one. I'm trans mask and non-binary. There's a difference. Not that he would know or care. Because all he cared about was, putting it in things. And that's as vulgar as I'm gonna get here. But it is an adult stream, and I should have that on there. I usually do. If I don't, please let me know, and I will fix that. Okay. Now, I was going to take a bio break when I got to an hour, and now it's an hour and 20 minutes, and I don't feel like stopping, so let's have a bit more water, and I'm going to keep on going. Did y'all hear that? That's the corvids behind me. I think they might have discovered that I left nuts on the windowsill. Oh my goodness. That's them. They come see me most mornings. Because they want me to come out and bring them nuts for breakfast. Peanuts, unsalted. And sometimes I do. Well, one time I did. Let me be real. I did come out very recently one time early in the morning just for them and not on an errand. And they were thrilled. And they now want me to do it every morning. And if you can hear the baby corvid behind me, well, it's not a baby, it's a youngling, it's a juvenile, but it is adorable and it cracks me up. Okay, we have been adopted, V and I, by a crow couple. And I'm pretty sure they're crows and not ravens, because they're a bit smaller. But they have had a baby, and that baby does not say ah like ravens, and does not go caw caw like crows. That baby goes wah wah. And it thrills me every time to hear that baby. I don't know. Yeah, my mom was super neurodivergent, just like me. I believe she could have also been ADHD with CPTSD, but of course she was AFAB in the South in the 50s and 60s. So what did she get? She got, oh, you're manic depressive. You're bipolar. You might have borderline. Yeah, I got all that too. Yeah, they love to throw that at us. Instead of, saying, oh, just you're autistic with ADHD, which they've known that could be a thing for a very long time now. Much longer than 2013 when it started to become colloquialism. ADHD, But yeah, there's reasons for this. They like to infantilize us. They like to think that we can't make decisions or operate as proper adults. And some of us do need a lot of support, of course. But some of us just need proper communication tools, and guess what? We can set the world on fire. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons that ADHD people struggle so much in this world, because it was not built for us. It was built to fucking keep us down and to keep us in cognitive dissonance with all of these incredible injustices that are going on to keep the world the way it is. But see, that's another thing that we have, is our persistent drive for autonomy and our sense of justice. Sometimes people who are not autistic like to call it a pathological demand avoidance. Like, what does that even mean? That's so ridiculous. Don't name our stuff without our input. Just stop. It's not anything pathological, and it's not demand avoidance. It's a drive for autonomy, and it is very persistent, and that is something that I learned thanks to the Wolf family, who is an autistic family, or ADHD family, at least two of them. One of them, I believe, is neurotypical, which is a pretty cool mix, I think. But then, I say neurotypical, but I think neurodivergence is on a spectrum, y'all. Just like we say autism spectrum, I think it should be a neurodivergent spectrum. Just saying. Yeah. Let's keep going up with this yellow. We got, okay. 1, 2, and then 1. Right there. Yeah, okay. Got one right here, and I think these will be the last two that I can do with this yellow thread, and then I might switch it up. Usually I finish each color at a time, like bit by bit. But this time I'm going to switch it up, I think, and change over to the orange so I can show you the contrast of the fire and how it looks. Because I usually use different colors for the fire every time. And I really am interested to see what the contrast of this one's going to look like. And I'm also super hopeful that it's all going to fit in this little space and not run off the edge over here. We shall see. Okay. I like the NCS sounds, okay. If they're instrumental and EDM-ish. These are good stems for my ears. Keep me stitching for ages. Yo, I didn't know I liked EDM. I didn't. I was not a club person. I never was. I was a shy person. I know it might not sound like that, but when I was much more tortured and convinced that I was just what everybody thought I was, and I fit into this one neat little binary box, which is so silly. Of course I don't. I am something new and different. I don't know what, but I am. That is a really short one, so I'm gonna put this with my short threads. I do keep those for like 1 or 2 stitch things. I do have hoarding tendencies, yes. Why do you ask? I'm kidding. Well, let's get some orange out and switch up the colors some so we can see the contrast and you can kind of see more of what I'm stitching. Okay. Oh, and I wanted to show off the completed one again. Now, why is there words? Okay. I don't want words. Not that I don't like songs with words, just not while I'm stitching, unless it's very specific playlist that was made for me by someone special. And okay, this is better. Now, there may be a better way to do this. I don't know, but this is the way that I do it. I pull the thread as carefully and slow and steady as I can, and just stop to pull on the edges. Oh, anytime it kind of bunches up, just stop a little and pull the other side, and then go back to the one that you're trying to separate, and get it little by little. There could be a better way to do that, but that's what my mom taught me. So that's the way I do it. Let's get that one threaded. And she also taught me to manually thread my needle, which by that I mean wetting the end of my thread in my mouth and then sticking it through the needle hole like that, which sometimes works and sometimes eminently frustrates me, and it's something I stopped doing after COVID anyway. Yeah, so I am so grateful for these little needle threaders. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's see, where does this orange start? Usually it starts underneath there, but I did 2 yellows there, so let's just do the 3 starting right here. That'll work. Oh, hello. Okay, we're good. This is the way my mom taught me to hook them in, hold the back. First half stitch, maybe your next 1 or 2, maybe do 1 cross, holding the back of the thread on the back of the cloth, and then your thread should be hooked in really well, and you can tug it, and it won't come out. So now, we're starting the orange. You can see 1 little dot. This is gonna look so cool, y'all. I love doing these bottles. Yeah. Gonna alert, but you're still... Am I still on Thrifty? Are you kidding me, son? Oh my god. I thought I checked everywhere. Thank you for taking care of me and my stream health. Jeez, I changed it in one place, but I guess that did not update it on Twitch, which it should have. It told me it was gonna, but it did not. I'm correcting that right now. Thank you, son. I don't know what I'd do without you, and I mean that. Like, I'm not just saying that. Okay, let me turn off the thrifty business and do makers and crafting, which is what I meant to do for the last hour and a half. Yes. And I still even have thrifty business tagged there. God, come on. I didn't even put my stitching tags up. Stitch. Oh my god. What's wrong with me? I know, don't answer that. It's the ADHD. The ADHD. But it's not what's wrong, damn it. It's what's right. Okay. Cross stitch. Let's see. What do? I stitch and bish. And yes, that is a tag. Stitch and bish. I tried to call my stream that once. And they didn't like that. Oh, let's do that one. And, okay. And then let's do Stitch on Twitch. There we go. And now, it should be updated. Jesus. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this. Okay. Save. I swear. Hi everybody. How are y'all doing today? I'm so glad to have you in. Now this is funny, because it says I have like 3 viewers in one place and 1 in another, so I have no idea. I really don't. But it's totally cool, I don't need to know. Welcome in. If you're here, you're meant to be here. This is NeurospicyQueerCollective, and we are stitching for a couple of reasons on stream. The stitch itself is for the Stone Soup crew for their first anniversary. That's coming up at the end of September, and it's going to be, I believe, a silent auction that this stitch is going to be auctioned off for. I have done auction of my stitches before, and they do modestly well, like, you know, around 100 a piece, which is pretty good considering I don't spend anywhere near that on making them. So yeah, if I can make money like that for places that need it and deserve it, that's my life's work, other than being a caregiver for B. Yep. Yeah, I think I'm glad that I changed over to the orange. This is going to be good contrast, so you're not just staring at me doing the yellow against the white the whole time. And then, if we do the orange outline around it, I can fill it in better with the yellow. So, let's do that. Okay. And I did see the last time, eventually, that you had used channel points, son. You don't have to reply. Yeah, I was just gonna tell you that I did see. I just didn't see on stream, but I should now. That has been fixed. And thanks for being patient and helping me test it. Okay, here we go. I can't believe I did that. An hour and a half on the wrong tags. The wrong description. Oh my god. Oh well. It happens. Oh, I wonder if that's a Corvette at the window. Maybe not. But I did leave some on the windowsill. Some peanuts, unsalted, unshelled for now. It's been hot, so I don't want them to have to work for it too hard. Speaking of being hot, this light is hot, y'all. Oh my god, I've been sitting in it for an hour and a half. And I want to keep going. Just, I wish I had a better light that wasn't this hot. And I know the angle and lighting still isn't the best, but I'm going to work on that as we go along. And see about getting a rig set up to where I have a camera and a light over me while I'm stitching. I did try to have the camera over my shoulder in my chair, and that worked for a second, and then it didn't work anymore, and I don't know what I did wrong or what was different, but it wouldn't work. Okay. 1, 2, 3 there, and then 1 right there, up. And then 2 for that. Okay, the orange ones I can see a little better, so I might just start doing half stitches with that. And then another 2 up on top of this one. Okay. Yeah, I think the modified pattern is going pretty well. We'll see the end result, but I think it might look okay. Okay, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Cool. And then up here. Where am I at? Maybe if I can remember to angle it like that. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, I wanted to do these. And I'll go back and cross them all when I go up. I really hope y'all are doing okay today. I'm really glad to have y'all in here. It makes my day to see folks in here with me. It really does. And we had a new follow today. I'm so excited. And it worked on stream. Yay. Actually alerted me. So I must be doing something right. Oh, I know I just crossed those, and I haven't done these yet, but I'll get to them. Okay. Let's just do the half stitches for now, so I can go back and cross them. Wah, wah. Can y'all hear the corvids? I don't know if you can, but they're pretty loud behind me. My mom, I was talking earlier about her being highly neurodivergent like me, and she had a severe phobia of corvids, and it wasn't their fault, you know, it was stuff that got in her head and got in her head at the wrong time, and it became severely frightening for her to have crows or ravens around, especially if any of them were to caw or call 3 times. The rest of her day was ruined, you know, and I'm wondering how much of my issues with processing death and dealing with it have to do with my mom, you know, probably quite a bit of them. But yeah, she's been dead since 2009, and it was really sudden. She was only 54, and she taught me how to cross stitch. So I'm really doing these streams for 3 reasons, and the last one is in honor of her, because she saw very, very early that I was gonna need something to do with my freaking hands to keep me busy. And cross stitch it was. She tried crochet at first, and we made entire crochet chains the whole length of the house long. Just the chain stitch. I was never interested in any other stitch. I only liked the chain stitch. And then I got bored with the crochet. And so she's like, okay, we're gonna try something else. And she got me a little cross stitch kit that was an angel. And of course I made it for her. That was my very first stitch. And she praised me so much for that being my first stitch that I really, I mean, the praise was nice, yeah, but what was the best was making her happy, was having her be thrilled at something that I made for her, you know, and that's why I still do this, because when I make stitches for people, they enjoy it. And I like doing that. I like helping people enjoy stuff in this life. Yeah, this is definitely going to show up more contrast, y'all. It's going to show up so much on the white background. And I think the fire is really going to pop anyway, even though it's not on black cloth. I think it's all gonna look awesome. Okay, let me go ahead and let's see, should I go up with this? There's 2 there, and then yeah, this is 4. Okay, 4 here. Here. Let me show where I am again. These 2 squares, and these 2, and these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Show y'all what a finished pattern looks like. Now the pattern is by Screaming Heart Designs on Etsy, just so I've given them props. Honestly, I might contact them and say, hey, I could probably sell these if you want to cut. Yeah, but this is a finished design, and it says, not gay as in happy, queer as in fuck you. Quote from Dog Park Dissidents. And I do love the original one. I've been changing it around. I made a non-binary one, an ace one. Yeah, I made a disability one with disability flag colors that has the quote by Temple Grandin that were different, not less. So, yeah, that's what they normally look like when they're done. And I'm not sure of the words on this one yet, but V made a good suggestion that it be a Jacqueline Carey quote, which is, love as thou wilt. And yeah, I kind of like that too. Here is an update of where we're at. Oh, come on, I'm holding it wrong still. Yeah. Okay, now you can see the detail. I finished the lip of the bottle there. And then the fire starting, and then we've got the orange flames winding around the yellow. So we've got a lot more fire to do, but that's okay, it's fun. Here we go. Okay. And then do 1, 2 there. Okay, let's see. One, 2, 3, 4. Top of that one is 1, 2. Okay. And then another 1, 2. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one there, one there. Should be one next to that. So we're just gonna do one there and one next to that. Okay, I think it goes... Might have to blow up my design a little. Getting harder to see the little holes. I need better light and I need glasses. Because after almost 2 hours of stitching, yeah, my eyes start to get strained. I start to get a little hot in this light, because it's not the best light for this. Let's see. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2. And then one over. There we go. Oh, itchy back. Oh god, it's in a really hard to reach space. Scissors on top of the shirt, that works. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna go back down through here and cross all these so I don't forget any of them. And then go from there. There we go. Yeah, at this rate, it really shouldn't take me long to finish. So that's cool. Okay, I think I was here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's getting hot, y'all. I might have to switch over to a gaming stream in a minute so I can turn off this light and turn on the aurora. Well, I mean, the aurora's on, but that way I could do the camera at the pretty lights instead of my hands, and I can turn this massive hot light off. Let me try to finish the half stitches here, and if y'all want to hang with me, we'll switch over to a gaming stream. Won't take me long. Just gotta update some stuff. I usually do spin the wheel gaming, but I have a few in mind I want to play today, so... Okay, let's see here. Okay. Hold on here. Okay, there we go. Wrong place for a minute. Yeah, I think, okay, here we go. I'm done with the stitch for the moment. This last cross. And I'm gonna go get a protein bar off camera and switch over to a gaming stream for a bit, because it's just too hot for this. Oh my goodness. The dog days are over, but it's still so humid right now. There's rain coming in a couple of days, and I cannot wait. So let me blink off my camera here and make it smaller. Bear with me. Nah, not that one. There we go. Okay, we're gonna make that smaller, and let's turn it up. That should now show you the aurora on the wall. Yes. Cool, which we may or may not keep up depending on the stream health. I think we're good with everything else. Let's see. I might close the music so we can hear game music instead. Okay, there we go. Alright, let me update the info to just chatting. And then I've got to go and get a protein bar. Okay, just chatting. Okay, there we go. Let me fix my tags, because we're not going to be stitching anymore. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Looks like we're fine. Oh, see, it didn't work. Why are my alerts not working? You sent one 38 minutes ago, and I can see the request. So, I'm hydrating. Thank you, son. I don't know why they're not showing up on stream, but I will figure that out. I got followers to show up. Let's see. That worked. Let's check the properties here and see what's going on. Okay. It was in Streamlabs. There it is. Okay. That's events. We need the alert box. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can make events work while we're on stream. Because really, anytime you spend channel points, it should show me that you're spending channel points. So let me... let's see. I did just hear something there. Okay. I heard something, but I didn't see it. So let me check, and I'll be able to see what it was. I'm learning how to Twitch real time, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I had one request there. Cool. Oh, I've almost been on for 2 hours. Nice. Okay. 2 days ago. Was that a follower? That might have been another follower. If so, thank you so much for the follow. Let me see, because it's not showing me. And probably because I was trying to do stream maintenance at the time. I'm so sorry. Uh, but if that was what I thought it was, thank you for the follow or the alert, and I will figure this stuff out. I will. Figuring it out while we're live. Okay, let's see. Where did my alert box go? Maybe it was because I was messing with the settings that it did it, and it wasn't actually a thing. It might have been a preview. Probably was, but I will check and make sure. Okay. So we want... Not that. Okay, rage check. Does it not show it on here? Okay, maybe it's not something I can get on that streaming thing. Let me see. Channel points. That's what I need. There go the Corvids again. Wah, wah. Okay, what I need is channel point widget. And yeah, let's see. I'm not seeing that on Streamlabs. That's so weird. See, this is what I'm talking about. Why should it be so difficult to get widgets to work? Okay. Browse. No, no, no. Okay. Alright, I need a channel point reminder Twitch. Cancel. Let's see. Channel point reminder. I'm gonna try to figure this out. And then we'll go over to gaming. Let me turn off this light. Jeez. Channel points is what I need. So let me see if I can figure it out on Twitch while we're streaming, because it's still not showing me. Okay. Maybe this is it? No. Oh, that's where the social media badges, drops and rewards. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, now I know. But that's not what I mean. Or not what I need. I need channel points. Oh, come on. Why is it like this? Okay. Bear with me, y'all. I am trying to figure this out. Need to have channel points on stream. Okay. I need to test my alerts and see why those aren't working right. Okay. Let's see. Customize how they display. Yeah, this is how they should display. Okay, that's good. Manage power-ups and channel points. We don't want power-ups, we want channel points. So you know what? I'm gonna leave a few of these. And and then I'm gonna delete the rest. Okay. Because I don't really need those rewards. I need these to show up. The custom rewards. And I'm not sure why they're not showing up on stream. Notification view. Activated when viewers unlock the reward for the first time. Yeah. Oh. Apparently there's a request queue. Is that what I was looking at? Okay, y'all, I am figuring this out. Okay, there's a request queue. Completing requests. Okay, well, I didn't mean to do all of that, but I am hydrating. I don't think I can complete the one about the game that you picked for me yet, but that's okay, I will eventually. Okay. Let's see if that did it. I'm gonna have to put all of these probably on skip the queue. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think they're queued up, so I have to come in and authorize each one. Like, I authorized it by making them, but okay. Skip the queue. Okay. Almost done, y'all. Okay. Couple more here. Skip the queue. That's gotta be what it is. At least I hope that's what it is, because now it's acting like it's not gonna do the request queue. But hello y'all, how you doing today? Glad to see you in. I am fixing my channel points right now so that they show up when y'all use them, because we've been testing them. And they're not working so much yet. And this is the only thing that I can see, is that they're going to a queue where I have to approve them. And when I'm stitching, I'm not paying that much attention to the screen as much as I should, apparently. Yeah. So, let's do skip queue. Okay, almost got it. Few more will be good. Okay. Okay. Reverse. That one says skip. Okay, what about this one? That one doesn't. Okay, save. And then the last one. Oh, skip the queue. There we go. Okay, so hopefully they'll all work now. Let's see. You can now have custom reward redemption alerts. Oh my god. Maybe I didn't have the custom reward alert set up. Create alert box. Okay. Custom reward channel points. Okay. We wanna... What does that say? Okay, so let's make a new variant. And then randomize it. Well, I guess that doesn't randomize it, and so I guess we don't need variants, but that's okay. We'll just leave the first one on. Okay. Okay now. Preview alert. Let's see if that works. Bear with me, y'all. We're gonna figure this out while I'm live. Damn it, I am tired of not getting my alerts. Okay. Send test alert. Yeah, that didn't work. Preview alert. It works over here. Why doesn't it work on stream? Okay, this is really weird, y'all. Okay, let me go through the settings. Randomize duplicate. Okay, so I got that to work. Okay, layout. That's fine. Okay.
It's delicious.
Oh. Just redeemed reward. Okay, this is the rewards. Fireworks. Okay. Okay now, I think maybe that was it. Save changes. Now that didn't work. And I don't know what I'm doing. But I will try to figure it out off stream if that didn't work. Let's try it now and see. Preview alert. It works in my preview thing, but it does not work on stream. I am not seeing it on stream, and I'm not sure why. Okay, let's see. What are the alert box properties? Maybe that's it. Filters, no. Need effects. No, okay. Interact with alert box. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not sure why the alert box isn't working. But it does not seem to be working right, so I'm gonna try to see one more time if I could do alert. Okay, I need to alerts. Okay. See. This should work. I don't know why it's not Okay. Maybe I have to do it this way. Okay, maybe it's gotta be not an alert box. Maybe it's gotta be something else. Bear with me, I'm gonna try one other thing here. Okay. That should be... No, not you. Okay, so instead of the alert, it should have the browser show up here. Yeah, this is not working, and I do not know why. The test alerts work for me when I test them. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Maybe it's freaking working now, y'all. Try to get to the middle there. Alright. Maybe I can do some gaming now. Okay. Now, I can try some gaming. Jeez, how long have I been on now? 2 hours and 12 minutes. Awesome. Okay, let me close all this. Man, okay. There's still fair health on the stream, so that's cool. Yay. Okay. I'm gonna put that down, that down, and then I'll share my Steam window and see if there's anything we want to play. Oh, there went my stomach growling, so let me do my quick bio break. Okay, and then we'll be back, and I will switch the info if I haven't already. I think I did. And it's still saying completing requests, so I am not sure what's going on with that. But yay, you reached a 5-stream streak. Thank you for being so supportive. Yay. Okay. And I did hydrate the last time I saw it. Okay, cool. That's the activity feed. My chat. Followers, restream bot. Okay. Okay, cool. I don't know what that is, but cool. Okay. The reward request queue still says we're completing requests. So, yeah. Huh. Oh well. Let's do... edit stream. Okay, good. Let's change the title, though. Goodness, breathed wrong there. And choked on air. Okay. Collective peppers is still a thing. Okay. Aiming for Trans Empowerment Project. Okay, and then I can do... there we go. Save. Cool. So that should be done now. Okay, yeah. And let's see over here. Okay, we're set, so I can bring up the wheel if I want. Or I can bring up something I want to play just to try it that way. I can also take requests. That is totally cool. Let's see. Is there something I've been wanting to play? You know what? Yes. I've been wanting to play a world builder. And I have some world builders. So let's look up elections. Okay, city builders. Here we go. World builders. A lot of these. Oh, I did like Beyond Contact. That was fun. I want to try something that's a little more city builder-ish. I think we have Steam World build that I've been wanting to try. Let's see here. Jeez, where's that one? Okay. Well, I don't see it on here. So let's look over here. Oh, stop. $378 games. Wow. Now that's not really a lot in the grand scheme of things. Geez, what was I just talking about? It was Steam World. Yay, meds, I remember. Steam World build. Ooh, my elbow, come on. Oh, and it's playable with a controller, too. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. Let me change it over. I remembered this time. Steam World build. Okay, that's good. Hello, welcome into NeurospicyQueerCollective. We're about to play some Steam World build. I haven't tried the game yet, but I just got done stitching, and I stitched for a while. We've made it to over 2 hours, almost 2 hours and 20 minutes. Yay! So I'm gonna have to have something to eat shortly, but I do want to try playing this while I'm still on stream. And I don't feel like stopping yet. So more hydration to stop the stomach growling for a little. Okay. And let's see if I can get this game captured, okay? Now let's see how well it'll play. Because because I've got a few things open, and things tend to get laggy and weird. Okay, let's close the music. Yeah, let's close my pattern. Let's bring this down here. Okay, wow, this is loud. I hope it's not as loud for y'all, but it is loud for me, so let me make sure it's not too loud for you. Bear with me. I'm going to turn the game capture, the audio down a little. Oh, now you might not be able to hear it at all. And maybe I can't hear it either. Hold on. Okay. Let's just accept that. No, we can still hear stuff. We're good. But you can't see stuff. Alright. Let me get the game capture working, because apparently I'm going to have to kick it a little. Doesn't work right away. So we got to come over here and switch it up some. There we go. SteamWorld build. Cool. Okay. And let's see, where's my controller? Because it said it was better with the controller, or that at least you can use the controller, which I prefer to do at the moment. Let me get up my stitching here, and we can build some SteamWorld. Okay. There we go. I will do more Stitch later. I just got overstimulated and too hot with that bright light on in my face after 2 hours. So yeah, we are going to get started on this. My stomach is starting to growl, so I'm going to run and grab a very quick protein bar to eat. And I'll try not to chew too much on camera. I will mute myself if it gets too loud. But bear with me, y'all. I'm going to go on mute for just a moment, and I'll be right back. And I am back with a protein bar, so pardon me if I sound like I'm chewing, 'cause I am. Okay. Yay. Well, it looked like it was gonna work. Okay. There we go. Let's look at options for that volume. Well, accessibility is always good. Let's see. Wiggle amount. Let's turn the tooltips up some, but the wiggle amount down. Screen shake. Should be okay. But let's go out to audio and turn that down some, because damn. Okay. Use steampunk language. That is cute. I don't think I'm gonna do it though. Hi, V. Is your head okay? Yeah. Oh no. I'm on stream, but I'm not on camera. Ow. Yeah. Ugh. I'll come get you in a bit for meds. I love you. You need anything? No? Okay. That's V. That's the director of NeurospicyQueerCollective. Oh, maybe you can't hear it at all now. Let's turn it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna do a new game here. I'm trying out SteamWorld Build. Okay, we can select a destination. Giddy Up Gorge. Oh. High Roller Dunes. Hmm. Well, this is cute. Hmm. I like that one with the parrot. And let's see here. Let's do what I name most things, because I'm bad at names. Ah, not you. There we go. Tutorial. Yeah, we want all of that. And then we want... How about Mechanical Meadows? Balance is just a way of playing for first-timers. You have to manage resources and fight enemies. Maybe. Let's do casual. Resources are plentiful, costs are low, and enemies are easily defeated. Just because I've never played this, and I would rather enjoy myself than have fits about it and rage quit. So yeah, we're gonna do casual, but probably not sandbox yet. Maybe soon though. Mm. Ooh, I think I waited too long to eat. Bear with me a moment. Mm. I will be okay. Ah, okay. We're good. Let me see if I can see if the rewards have been redeemed yet, because that's just weird that it won't do it. Completing request. I don't know. I don't get it. Okay, well, let's do casual. And let me come up here. And, can I actually make it bigger? Not so much. Let's see if I can see it on YouTube. Because it's really hard for me to read the followers thing in the studio. And I'm trying to see it. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's the alerts up there. Event list. That's what it's called. Okay. Let me check my YouTube. Okay, it is showing up live. Cool. Okay. Still can't see what that says. Okay. Cool. There we go. Oh. Oh, okay. Kevin followed. That was a test. That other one might have been a test, too. Oh, no, no, it's not. That was the last follow. That was actual, was Enso. Yay. Okay, so it is showing up correctly. Anso and then Sangwa and Harlot. And Emily. Cool. Okay. So, let's see. Let's start the game up and see how it goes. I've been wanting to try this one for a while. Oh, I wonder if I should switch around, say something new on my socials that I'm doing games now. Probably so. Okay, let's start. We're gonna go to Skull Valley. Mechanics, make sure everything is functioning as it should in the mine. Contraptions, turrets, and excavators are all constructed by these scrappy steambots. So it sounds like I need a lot of steambots. Hello, welcome into NeurospicyQueerCollective. I'm Julian. I'm one of the co-founders. You never have to interact here. You're totally fine to lurk. This is a safe space, and V and I created it, so anybody who's neurodivergent and queer is welcome. You're also welcome if you're an ally, or if you're a respectful learner, that's cool too. Not a problem at all. Oh, here we go. Looks like it's working.
You see all those stars up there? That's where we'll live once we escape this world.
There's
Huh.
so many. Which one?
Whichever one you won't kill.
Wow.
How will we get all the way up there, Pa?
By following my plan, little friend.
What are you planning?
I am here to get you all to safety.
Huh.
It's the sole purpose of my existence.
Really?
Pa found you then. Sure is nice with someone look out for us.
Quite.
Is
How
it?
will you help us then?
Allow me to explain. Long ago, a great hoard of ancient technology was buried here. Technology that has the power to do what you need. Buried deep, deep below the earth. But as you see, I quite lack the ability to dig it up.
Pa and I are really good at digging up things.
Yes, your bots
Okay.
are excellent for manual labor.
Why isn't this
But do not
updating?
think it will be an easy journey, my eager friend. We have to go further down than you ever think possible. And only
Okay.
once you reach the very bottom of the world,
Am I
you will find
only
your way to the stars.
on one spot now? Have I only ever been on YouTube, even though it's telling me I'm streaming on both? Or Twitch?
Command to make sure we get there.
Who's that?
You, of course.
Wow. Does that mean I'm gonna be a hero like you?
Heroes
Aw.
give people hope, yeah? You've always given me that, kiddo. Must mean you've always been one.
Aw. Huh. Giggle squeal.
Look, Pa, I see it! I see it, the mine shaft!
All right, folks. Time to get to work.
Okay, cool. Is this actually where I am right now? Or is this like hugely lagged? Okay. I don't know if y'all are actually seeing the gameplay right now. I am not sure. Because it doesn't look like it.
We'll have to stay focused in order to get to the old tech and escape this rock.
Okay. I don't know, maybe you can see it now. I know I've got a lot on the screen, but you should be able to see the game behind it, maybe. Maybe I need to bring the game up further. Oh, come on. There it goes. Oh. Game capture. Okay, now. Come on. Why is it doing that? Okay. I swear, y'all. Me and tech. Me and tech. I mean, no, it's where it is, but it should still be showing the game. Let me try and do that again. Yeah, it's showing that we're streaming on both, but when I go and check, it does not show the screen that I see. So I don't want to go into it and be like, yeah, hey, let's build a world, look what I'm doing, if nobody can see it. Okay. Looks like you get, well, maybe you can and things are just lagging a lot. Let's see. No dropped frames. We're doing fine on usage. Of course, it says the encoding is overloaded. I don't even have video settings on. I gotta figure out this encoding overloaded. Because that's part of why I quit using this software. Okay. Maybe I'll have to do some research. But yeah, Jack Clutch Sprocket. We'll have to stay focused in order to get the old tech and escape this rock. Okay. Astrid. Static.
You hear that? Something is making a noise.
Probably just some old hinges on the mineshaft elevator that are creaking. We'll get working in no time.
You better. I'll be ruined if this doesn't work out.
Gildenwire.
Ruined.
Gunbrit.
We'll need to get this city up and running first and foremost, though.
Yeah.
Squeeze the area for resources and the people for all that they're worth.
How about fuck off, Gildenwire?
That's mighty harsh, ma'am.
It sure is, ma'am.
Just get it done.
So, we're playing the world in miniature, are we? Cool. Let's see what we got here. Let's start with how to navigate. We move the camera with left and right stick. Yep, zoom in and out with left trigger and right trigger. Okay, cool. We're good there. The toolbar at the bottom is where you find the tools that you need. You can navigate with the left and right on your D-pad. Okay, and then we select it up here. Navigate the top bar to get more details. Okay. Cool. Workers. Switch to world mode. Press X on your controller. Removal. Okay. X on the controller for world mode. Okay, our workers will need somewhere to live. So let's build residentials. Make sure your residentials are connected to the old train station by a road. All buildings must be collected by road to the train station. Okay. So we really need some roads first. Oh, what are these Easter eggs just sitting down here in the middle of nowhere that I can't click on? Okay, all buildings must be connected, so we need to go back out of here and get to dirt roads, because this will be the train station, huh? Which we need to fix up. Okay, Well... Huh. There we go, but... I want to come over here. Position blocked. Okay. So we have to build residentials. Roads are used to connect. Construction cost 1. That's cool. What about this thingy? This building is collapsed and abandoned. You should invest in repairing it. Oh, we need 120 workers. So let's build 6 residentials first. They have to be connected by road. So let's go over here and build, go to workers. Worker residential. Okay. Oh, use the road tool to connect it. Okay, that's fine. We can connect that with the road tool. Guess you have to literally connect it. Okay, cool.